the Republican House of Representatives is struggling to get anything done. Their majority is like 3 seats, which means they need every Republican basically to get anything done. And they're fighting among themselves and not being able to accomplish much. But everything they pass, they are trying to shift so far away from anything even remote that the Democrats would want to accomplish that it goes to the Senate and it dies. So, what does the House do? Well, they started their summer break early. Now, they normally take all of August off, but now they are on recess until September 9th. So, the U.S. House of Representatives basically isn't functioning from now until early September. When they come back, they are going to have about 3 weeks to work out and hammer out 12 different spending bills to avert a government shutdown. Now that's huge because they need to get this spending done. They're going to have 3 weeks to do it. And like it happens every time, they're probably going to take it up to the very last second. And they're going to have to pass some kind of a continuing resolution, keeping funding levels the same and kicking the can down the road probably till after the election, if not until after the new Congress gets sworn in January 3rd. But why is a continuing resolution bad? Well, it's not bad. That keeps funding where it was. But one of the reasons the Republicans ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy was because he was negotiating basically with Democrats to keep funding where it was, and they weren't getting the tax cuts or the spending cuts that they wanted. So, from a Republican standpoint, it was a bad thing. It was bad enough that they had to oust the Speaker before. And the last time this happened, when they just barely funded the government and didn't get any major spending cuts, they were threatening to oust Speaker Johnson then. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when they come back. I think they are going to have to pass a continuing resolution and keep the government funded because a government shutdown that close to the election would be very bad for them and their party and their re-election chances. But this just proves why we can't have Republicans in charge, because they can't accomplish anything. But like I said, when they come back, they're going to have 3 weeks to get something done. They're probably going to have to give everything over, as far as spending, at least keep the funding levels the same with no cuts, and we'll keep the government open, I'm assuming, through the election, if not past the new Congress, and they'll kick the can down the road once again. But the House is on recess till September 9th, and here shortly the Senate is set to join them.